Hey everyone, Anna here. Today let's talk about phone interviews. Phone interviews can be tricky. They are stressful, you don't get to have any eye contact with the person you're talking to, and you have all this extra pressure that falls onto your speech, your tone of voice, and all these other little things about the way you talk that you may not even notice in your daily life. So let's go over some of the things that you should try to avoid for your next phone interview. The first thing not to do in your coming phone interview is answer unprepared or when you're in a rush. Recruiters may call you any time of day and catch you off guard. You might be outside, there might be a lot of background noise, you might be driving, who knows, right? So it's perfectly okay to politely ask if you can call them back in a certain amount of time. Let's say in half an hour or in an hour, depending on what works for them. That way you buy yourself some extra time to get to a quiet place, regroup, get prepared, eliminate any distractions, and make sure that you're ready to be at your A game. The second thing not to do in your coming phone interview is read directly from your resume. I know it's tempting to open up all kinds of helpful materials and have them in front of you when you're answering questions because your interviewer cannot really see you. But please make sure that you don't start reading phrases from your resume word to word. The interviewer has already seen your resume. That's why they're calling you. They're calling you because your resume caught their interest and they want to learn more. So they're calling to find out who you really are and ask you questions, and they don't want to hear the same things that they can already read from your resume. And the third thing to avoid doing in your coming phone interview is speaking too quickly. When you don't pay attention and you have so many things on your mind that you want to say, you start rushing. But be mindful that the person on the other side is actually probably taking notes, and it's hard to pay attention to everything that you have to say. So make sure that you don't speak too quickly, because otherwise very little of that information will be remembered or retained. And here's a tip. If you are actively job searching and you know you're expecting phone calls from recruiters or employers, practice recording yourself on audio. A lot of the times we think we know what we want to say, but we don't actually say things out loud. We just think it in our heads. That's why we don't pay enough attention to how quickly we talk or how our tone of voice changes depending on what we're saying, and all those other little things that will be extremely prominent when talking on the phone without having any eye contact. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions about phone interviews, please share them in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching and see you next time.